Hi, water signs, and welcome to Love Molinar. This is going to be your oracle reading for the last week of May, water signs. I decided to do the elements this time. Definitely wanted to say, when I was shuffling your cards and just, meditating on the energy, this card flew right out. You had a jumper that flew right out. So I thought, okay, that's a great place for us to start. So let's get started. So your jumper card was Out of the Darkness, and it jumped right out. So that's a very clear indicator of where this reading is going. The second card is Duke of Shadows. Third card is Joker is Wild. And the fourth one is Voice of an Angel. And the last card is Her Wicked Ways. Okay, so Her Wicked Ways came out in the fire sign reading in the exact same position. So water signs and fire, you may be connected to this person or the person that you're dealing with, vice versa. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to read the reversals because we've had 1, 2, 3 reversals come out, but let's get started. So first card that jumped out is Out of the Darkness. And as you can see, this beautiful gentleman is coming out of the darkness. On his face, to me, represents just the journey of life. He's scarred, but it's a beautiful scar. And I believe that it's being able to find a jewel in our journey coming out of the darkness. There is something that we have either been grappling with that we are coming out of, whether it's a mindset, a relationship, a business partnership. There's some type of dark period in our life that's ending, and I believe it has to do with the way that we're thinking and who we're surrounding ourselves with. So you are coming out of that. Okay, and then right next door you have the Duke of Shadows. So I feel like, and if you look at this Duke, I mean, he's fucking fabulous. Again, the red, it seems to be the running theme, lots of passion, seeing things so clearly and so passionately. Also, there is an element of, I don't know, unexpected. What are in these pods? Where is this person from? There's an element of mystery. And I feel that whatever dark period that you've been coming out of, and this just, it just takes me back to my first reading I did with these cards when the theme was divine design. There is something here that started out as darkness. That's something that was very heavy and very challenging. However, I feel that there are elements of surprise that are beautiful that you don't know about, that it is preparing you for something. These pods represent gestation. They haven't given birth yet. So I feel like there's certain things from your past that are beautiful, that are going to be are going to be revealing themselves to you. You don't know all the information yet. And I feel that you're coming out of the darkness. It's good. You're coming out of the darkness. It's not about staying there, but it's also about knowing that you don't have all the information yet. There is an element of surprise. There is a silver lining to all this that you may not see coming, but you have to be prepared for it because it is going to be revealing itself. And that goes back to having a little bit of patience with yourself in this situation. Now, the Joker is wild. I feel like for fate, luck is on our side with a lot of the elements, and the universe just keeps telling us in many different ways. The Joker is wild is the highest trump card of the deck. You cannot trump this card. And I feel that no matter what you're going through, you ultimately will end up on top. You're going to be a victor in your situation, no matter what you are going through. Buddhism teaches do not be swayed by your environment. So if you are still in a bad time and things look hopeless, it is not. By divine intervention, something is going to be revealed to you, and you're going to be victorious. It's going to trump everything. However, it's unexpected. And you need to have patience and hope to understand that this is here for you right now in this situation. Okay? Now, Voice of an Angel, and we have the number 13. So this tells me that there may be conversations that are being had. There's something that's creative. You can tell she's an artist. She's either singing, and also the dove to me represents the angels that are surrounding her. She may be getting direct messages, or him, in regards to your music. Maybe you are a musician. Definitely creatively, there's something that needs to be expressed. And I feel this card comes to you as a green light to please express your creativity. Whether it's through song, it's poetry, it's journaling, whatever it is, please have the courage to express it as only you can express it. Only you can give voice to your expression. And I feel that coming out of this may lead to a song or a book, or you speaking to people about this experience and what this has meant for you and how this has made you grow. Okay? That it needs to come out. You need to pay attention to creatively what is it that you want to do? What is it that you want to say? Now, if it's in regards to having a conversation with someone or just speaking to a group of people, or it's asking for you to find the courage to do it. You're on the right path. It is safe for you to speak your truth. I feel that this reading, there's some truths that are being hidden, but they're not being hidden deceptively. They're just being hidden because they take time. It's the gestation period. It's not time for the birth as of yet. It's coming. You don't have all the information. I don't believe that you need to. It's just about really following your desire and understanding that this dark situation, this dark time period has ended. But there is a silver lining that is going to come out and really surprise you. Now, her wicked ways has shown up again in the same position, which I feel this is a shadow part. This is our self-sabotage energy. This is the people, frenemy energy. People may be doubting you about talking about, your music, your creativity, your art, whatever it is that your book, whatever idea you want to express. Please pay attention to the self-sabotage. The self-sabotage can either come from you and or people around you that wants to stop you from this. And this card is just a warning as to don't let them stop you. Do not allow for self-sabotage energy to distract you from what is going to unfold really beautiful. You're coming out of a darkness, okay? Joker is wild. Whatever you came out of, whatever you struggled with, you're going to triumph. Look at her. She is rest assured and she is poised. She is a victor. She is a winner. And this is you. But you have to be able and willing to let go of the darkness, to understand that you're out of the darkness. But you don't have all the answers yet. Okay? So with that, we're going to go into, I love it, the Heal Yourself reading cards. And I like to pull a few cards about the healing messages for my water signs at this time. So we know water signs, you've come out of there's some type of dark place that you've come out of. You're coming out of it. Confusion, just a really dark time. It scarred you. He's scarred. These are not, his scars are there, but look how beautiful they are. They've transformed it. They've transformed into something really just beautiful and unique that is a part of him. And I feel like that's all about perception and how we want to look at this journey that we seemingly was a really friggin' tough time. Definitely it's been a real tough time, but I feel that it is lifted. It's moving us forward. Okay. Oops. That one jumped out, so I'm going to take it. Oh my goodness. Again. What? You guys, should we take that? A sexual arts card. Again, this popped up in the Taurus reading. The sexual arts card talks about the balancing of sexuality between masculine and feminine and sexual attraction. Okay? And in relation, it could be that this dark period could have been about a relationship. You could have been in a really dark, toxic relationship. And I believe this card is asking is to bring the light back into your sexuality. You may be scared. There may be a person that you are going to be encountering that's going to make you feel all these things. And it's going to trigger you because you may be thinking, oh shit, it's going to take me back because I'm associating feelings with this dark time and this person. But it's not true. The Joker, as the cards start jumping, the Joker is wild, meaning that you have luck on your side. You have a twist of fate in terms of this sexual attraction and in terms of this connection. It's here. Look at the cards. They just keep falling. It's here. It's here for you now. So I'm going to wrap this up because my cards now the wind wants to start blowing. So everything is going. And let's wrap it up with a ancestor. Let's see what the ancestors have to say about this. That this is about loving yourself. It's about freeing yourself, seeing a different side of the situation and an experience that you may have gone through. So now that the wind is kicked up, it makes me feel that if you're a water sign or your person's a water sign, they're going through big changes. There's nothing that they can do to control it. They cannot control it because it's divinely orchestrated. It's bigger than them. And you're just in it. You're just going to have to be in it. And your perception changing is everything. This is changing your perception. Coming out of that and it's being changed. Okay. So let's see. I got this. I don't know. Are the cards just repeating? I'm not going to pull that one. I feel like, did I not shuffle enough? Or maybe it's the same message that this person is connected to. Let's see. All right, this one wants to jump out. Let's take it. Memories. Okay. You see, memories, and I'm not going to get the other card with the sexual arts. Okay. Your memories are like diamonds in the treasure chest of your spirit. More and more memories are arising within you. Remember the happier moments with your loved ones who are here in the spirit world, for neither time nor distance can stop the energy of love that you have for one another. So this makes me think about, remember when I said past relationship, it may have been a dark period, and then a sexual arts card in the Joker's wild. I feel that, remember, it's perception. How you decide to perceive memories of this relationship that was very dark and toxic, it's preparing you for something. It's definitely preparing you for, I would say, a twist of fate, divine intervention that is here to completely transform your previous experience into something better. And the lessons that you learned in that relationship is going to prepare you for this new one that is here. However, your memories are key. How are we perceiving it? If we are not going to look at the good that did come out of the darkness, then we will just be wanting to stay in the darkness. We're not going to see that this twist of fate is here for us. We're not going to see that we can create a different relationship and have a different type of connection than one we've had in the past, because we're allowing ourselves to become, stuck, in the past. Okay, so that is our ancestor card. And then lastly, I am going to pull a card from the Heal Yourself reading cards, which I love. And let's see, what kind of guidance can we get for my water signs in regards to the heartache that they have been through in this relationship? This is definitely, obviously, this is a love relationship. It's been toxic. It has scarred them. But are you going to turn your scars into beautiful tattoos? Or are you going to let them be scars and not heal and miss this new opportunity that's here for you? Okay, pride. Wow. What do they say? You cut off your nose to spite your face. So pride. Okay, let's see. I'm going to read from the book. Let's see what that says in regard. And I opened right up to it. Wow. Okay. You may be acting out of arrogance and vanity. Humility is the key. When you are prideful, you can become harsh and not conscious of your weaknesses. This can temporarily make you feel more powerful and superior to others, whilst at the same time cause you to be judgmental, unteachable, and hardened. Have you been fighting, quarreling, and disagreeing with others? Are you always trying to prove a point and defend your position? Do you think that you are always right? By holding on to the shadow pride, you are stopping yourself from progressing mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Stop overestimating your importance and learn to be humble. When you are too proud, you cannot hear other people's advice and cannot receive their assistance. Empowerment means that you can be soft, caring, aware, and gentle. Recognize that you need recognize that you need others people's support to achieve true success. And the action for this is ask yourself, where am I attached to a false sense of who I am? Where have I overestimated my abilities or charged ahead unprepared for the challenges I face? Where in the past has a sense of pride led me to fall? I feel like in regards to this, pride came up. We can be too prideful when it comes to maybe our dealings with others, when it comes to love, that we're allowing for this false sense of pride, to make us miss an opportunity, to make us stay stuck in unhappy memories, instead of being able to perceive that no matter how dark this was, you come out a victor. You're more beautiful because of the journey that you've allowed yourself to go through. You can speak to other people and help to guide them and teach them through your own experience, but you have to be able to let go of the pride, the false sense of who you are. And I feel that for the people that I'm channeling for, it just feels that this person is scared. I don't feel that this person is doing it out of like, oh, I want to feel superior. I just feel like they're scared. I feel like they got the shit kicked out of them in this relationship. Their emotions run deep. They're water. Water represents emotions. This was very, very hard for this person. And I feel that it's been really hard for them. So yes, their view may be askew. They may be standoffish. They may not be wanting to get involved with love. They may just start maybe to talk theoretically about love and relationships because emotionally they have been hurt so much. But the reading and the ancestors is asking you that right now you have the power to turn this around 150%. You can turn this around. It's about your perception. Are you willing to let go of the darkness and let go and know that you don't have all the answers? Things happened the way they happened based on what you knew at the time and whatever lessons you were supposed to learn with this person and or people, and to be able to let that go so that you can invite a new life, a new love. And the pride is very interesting. I feel that the pride is messing you up in the head. It's a mind fuck, the pride. It's a mind fuck. Pink represents love, and then you see the thorns and the roses, and you see the skulls, which makes me feel this is a polarity. This person knows right here that love, being in a loving energy, it's living. But at the same token, love has gone sour. It is dead. The flowers are dead. And they are dealing with that duality within one another. They're still allowing for the toxic chains that are around their crown chakra and their hands to bind them to this situation, to this darkness. Okay? They're still, and that could be, you're still like allowing it to burden you, to have you up at night where you're going back and forth in your head instead of integrating the experience that when you choose to love, when you choose to enter a relationship, any relationship, whether it's romantic, anything, friendship, it doesn't matter, business, colleagues, there's the polarity of everything. There is the shadow side and there is the positive side, but it's us being able to balance the positive and negative within ourselves, and that comes from perception. Okay, water signs, I hope you liked your messages. Okay, guys, thank you so much for listening, and I will speak to you soon. Thank you.